girls. This is Mr. Casbarian. I am the art teacher at H.C. Storm Elementary School, and today I'm going to teach you all about lines. And to help us to learn about lines, we're going to draw a lion, the large cat that lives in Africa. So the first thing we're going to need is a piece of paper and either a pencil or a pen. I'm going to use a Sharpie here so you can see it, but even crayons will work very well as well. So I'm going to turn my paper vertically. That means the paper is taller than it is wide. So this way we're going to have lots of room for our lion's face and the lion's mane to create all sorts of textures using lines. So let us begin. First, we're going to create a rectangle. This rectangle is kind of the shape of the paper, and if you don't like the orientation that way, maybe if you turn it this way, that's better. So you can try different ways. I think I might actually do it this way. Then I'm going to put two circles here. So these lines, if they connect them back, they actually become shapes. So lines are very important to make shapes with. These will become the ears of the lion. The rectangle that I use these straight lines to make, that will be the part of the head. And then this shape is called a triangle, and it's got three lines to create that. The triangle's facing down, and then I'm going to make a line that comes down from there a bit, and then this goes to the corner of the rectangle and to this corner. And if you need to stop and rewind and see what I've done here, please do so. That's the great thing about videos. You can always stop it and see everything all over again. So this is the mouth, or the chin of the lion, the nose of the lion, the two ears of the lion, and then we have to figure out what kind of eyes do we want. We want round eyes with pupils. This looks kind of a bit of a confused lion. But here's another option. If you want eyes that are a little bit more stern, you can make eyes like that, or any kind of eyes you decide, or one of each, or none of the above. You can make all sorts of design decisions based on your eyebrows and the shapes of your eyes. But back to this one, I kind of feel sorry for this one a little bit, so I'm going to use him as an example. He's kind of wondering, or a bit confused perhaps with these two lines here. Now, the fun part, the line varieties that we're going to create. A variety of lines means that I'm going to make many kinds of lines. So I'm going to say that that's a wiggly line. I'm going to create a series of these wiggly lines, and even underneath. So those are the beginning of the mane, and those are kind of a wavy line. Next, I'm going to create, let's see, a zigzag line, or these lines have sort of these triangular shapes to them, and I'll put them here and there, space them out. Again, we're creating a variety of lines here in this example. It's almost like lightning. Alright, that was fun. Here's the next one. I'm going to make a loop-de-loop line. Little curly Q lines. And, that one overlapped it. That's great. You can start to fill in the spaces. I'm going to make a double loop on that one there. And I'm going to go, maybe that's enough of those guys. My next line, I'm going to call this the dotted line. They're just some short lines that sort of connect in your imagination. Or how about a line that looks like, let's see, where I'm running out of room here, I'm going to make, how about a square line? This looks like at the top of a castle. So all these lines are creating a very dense texture of the lion's mane. What other kind of lines can we create? How about an everything line? This line just kind of does all sorts of stuff. Sort of a little bit scribbly, actually. Loop-de-loop. One line we didn't even do are straight lines. We're probably most used to the straight line. And once you're all finished with your lines, get your box of crayons out and look for colors that remind you of lions. I think of the color maybe a brown or tan, or this kind of apricot color, maybe a little orange, a little yellow. And dig through your crayons and find colors that you think will make a nice lion. And color them in. Oh, I almost forgot, boys and girls. Some contrast, some nice dark values here will make the lion really stand out. And this mouth right now looks kind of closed, but we can also make it roaring or open. We put a few teeth in there, some triangles, and color this part of that large triangle. It'll look like the mouth is open. Now, I'm using a Sharpie marker, but I think probably crayons will do better for you in this example because it's going to be easier, faster, and it won't go through your paper. Sharpies can do that, and they smell really bad. And I suggest that you use crayons for this. The only reason I'm using Sharpie in my video is so that you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier, because the lines are so black in the Sharpies. It would be fun even to put a tongue inside there. Maybe he's eating something. Alright, so there's the lion with the open roaring mouth. We'll continue, maybe I'll add a little bit of orange to my yellow here. Some shading. Even some brown on the side. Should I do that trick? Use the side of a peeled crayon. Oh, don't forget those ears. Now we get to color the mane in. So I'm going to add some colors to all of these hairs. Maybe some brown. We get to practice all of these lines all over again. Maybe some apricot hair. Orange ones. Makes it very exciting. And if you've missed any, that's okay because the black is already there. So I hope you enjoyed this project of the lion. And once you've created your drawing, please submit it back to your teacher, and we'd love to see what you've done.